Have you ever wondered if you, yourself, are divine? What if you were not created by God, but are, in fact, a part of God? What if the God of the Bible is not the benevolent deity we believe him to be? What if we told you that there's an ancient belief that paints a different picture? A blasphemous one, some might say. A belief that suggests you are God, trapped in the tomb of the material world. Let's delve into an ancient, heretical, and blasphemous version of Christianity that suggests exactly this. This belief, known as Gnosticism, suggests that you are, in fact, a divine being. According to Gnosticism, the God of the Bible is an evil, satanic being named Yaldabaoth. Now, let's delve a little deeper into the roots of this intriguing belief. Gnosticism emerged as a spiritual movement in the 1st and 2nd centuries AD, within the context of early Christianity. Yet, it deviated significantly from the mainstream Christian thought, proposing a drastically different view of the cosmos and the nature of divinity. Central to the Gnostic worldview is the concept of a cosmic dualism, a stark division between the spiritual and the material realms. The spiritual realm, also known as the pleroma, is the abode of the true, unknowable God and a host of divine beings known as eons. The material realm, on the other hand, is a flawed and imperfect creation, a realm of illusion and suffering. Enter Yaldabaoth, also referred to as the demiurge. According to Gnostic texts, Yaldabaoth is a rogue eon who, in a moment of arrogance and ignorance, creates the material world. This act, however, is seen as a usurpation of divine power, a blasphemous imitation of true creation. The creation of humanity, then, is where things get particularly interesting. Gnostic texts suggest that humans are divine sparks, fragments of the divine trapped in material bodies by Yaldabaoth. This is what we refer to as the tomb of the material body. The idea is that our true divine nature is obscured by our physical existence, enslaved in a world that is inherently flawed and deceptive. This belief in the divine spark within us has profound implications for our understanding of divinity. It suggests a direct link between us and the divine, a shared essence that transcends the boundaries of the material world. It also underscores a potential for spiritual liberation, for the divine spark within us to ultimately return to the pleroma, to reunite with the true God. But why would a divine being be trapped in a material body? What purpose does this serve? According to Gnosticism, there are two tombs, the tomb of the material body and the second tomb, the earth itself. Now let's delve a bit deeper into this thought-provoking concept and understand what these two tombs represent. The first tomb, the material body, is seen as a prison for our divine spark. This divine spark, a fragment of the divine within us, is believed to be trapped by the God of the Bible, identified as Yaldabaoth in Gnostic texts. The material body, with its desires and physical needs, distracts us from recognizing our divine nature. It keeps us bound in a cycle of mundane existence, far from the realization that we are in fact God. The second tomb, the earth itself, serves as another layer of confinement. According to Gnostic belief, Yaldabaoth not only entraps our divine spark within our physical bodies, but also within the material confines of the earth. This concept paints a picture of the earth, not as a lush, life-sustaining planet, but as a vast, cosmic graveyard. It is a place where divine sparks are buried, kept oblivious to their true nature and distracted by the material world. This dual tomb concept is a stark departure from mainstream Christian beliefs. It challenges our conventional understanding of existence, suggesting that we are not mere mortal beings, but divine entities trapped in a material reality. However, the Gnostics did not view this situation as hopeless. They believed in the possibility of awakening, of realizing one's divine nature and breaking free from these tombs. But the question remains, how does one escape these tombs? Is it even possible? This ancient, heretical, and blasphemous version of Christianity presents a profoundly different perspective on our existence. It suggests that the journey of life is not just about living and dying, but about awakening to our divine nature and liberating ourselves from the tombs of the material body and the earth. So, how does one escape these tombs? Is it even possible? Gnostics believed that it was possible to escape the tombs, to liberate the divine spark trapped within. This escape, they proposed, was not a physical journey, but a spiritual one. A journey that demanded not merely faith, but understanding, not merely piety, but knowledge. They held that the divine spark within us, that piece of God ensnared by Yaldabaoth, could only be set free by the individual's pursuit of gnosis. This term from the Greek means knowledge, but not knowledge of the ordinary kind. The Gnostics spoke of a deep, profound understanding, a sacred wisdom that transcends ordinary learning. It is a kind of enlightenment, a realization of one's own divine nature and the nature of the universe. In their quest for gnosis, Gnostics practiced various spiritual exercises. Meditation was a crucial element, a means of quieting the mind, of making it receptive to spiritual truths. Through meditation, they sought to peel back the layers of illusion that Yaldabaoth had woven around our divine spark, to see the world and themselves as they truly are. Meditation, in essence, was a tool for self-discovery and self-liberation. Asceticism, too, played a vital role. By denying the body, by suppressing its desires and appetites, they believed they could weaken Yaldabaoth's hold over their divine spark. The material world they held was a distraction, a trap set by Yaldabaoth to keep us from recognizing our own divinity. Asceticism was a way of refusing to play Yaldabaoth's game, of rejecting his material world and the false pleasures it offers. But knowledge and understanding were paramount. The pursuit of gnosis was, above all, a search for truth. And truth, they believed, was the key to liberation. To know oneself, to understand one's own divine nature, was to break free of Yaldabaoth's tombs and to return to one's rightful place in the divine realm. But what does this mean for us today? Are these ancient beliefs still relevant? The answer, as ever, is in the pursuit of knowledge. The quest for truth, for understanding, is as vital today as it was 2,000 years ago. While Gnosticism may be an ancient belief, its ideas about divinity, the material world, and our place in the universe continue to provoke thought and discussion. In our current era, marked by rapid technological advancements, we find ourselves grappling with questions about our very existence. Gnosticism, with its unique perspective on divinity and materiality, offers a lens through which we can explore these complex inquiries. Consider modern spiritual practices, for example. Many of these, such as mindfulness and meditation, echo Gnosticism's emphasis on inward reflection and personal revelation. These practices encourage us to explore our inner selves, to seek out and connect with that divine spark Gnosticism speaks of. They suggest that we have the potential to transcend the material, much like the Gnostics believed. And then there's the scientific perspective. Quantum physics, with its mind-bending theories, has blurred the lines between the physical and the metaphysical. It has shown us that our material world isn't as solid as we once thought. In a way, this mirrors Gnosticism's claim that the material world is but a tomb, a trap set by Yaldabaoth to ensnare our divine essence. Could it be that science is slowly uncovering what the Gnostics knew all along? Furthermore, Gnosticism's view of divinity as something not external but internal, something not distant, but intimately connected to us, challenges the traditional monotheistic view of God. It urges us to reconsider our relationship with the divine, to see it not as a relationship of subservience, but of unity, of oneness. So, while Gnosticism may be an old belief system, its relevance in today's world cannot be understated. It offers us a fresh perspective, a different way to understand ourselves and the universe around us. It asks us to question, to explore, to seek, and in a world that often feels confining and restrictive, isn't this call to exploration, to transcendence, exactly what we need? So the next time you gaze up at the stars, remember, you may be more divine than you think. We've taken quite a journey today from the provocative question of our own divinity to the ancient belief of Gnosticism. We've traversed the landscape of this heretical version of Christianity that paints a picture of us as divine beings, trapped in material bodies by the alleged satanic being Yaldabaoth, also known as the God of the Bible. We've delved into the concept of the two tombs, the first being our material bodies, the second, the earth itself. These tombs, according to Gnosticism, are prisons binding our divine sparks, fragments of the divine, to the material world, trapping us in a cycle of birth, death, and rebirth. We've also explored the tantalizing possibility of escaping these tombs. This escape is not a physical one, but a spiritual journey. A journey of awakening to our true divine nature, of realizing the potential within us. It's about breaking free from the chains of ignorance and embracing the liberating knowledge that we are, in fact, divine. As we conclude, let's remember that these are not just ancient beliefs. They're a call to introspection, a prompt to question our understanding of divinity and our place in the universe. Thank you for joining me on this exploration of divinity and our place in the universe. Until next time, keep questioning, keep exploring, and remember, you may be more divine than you think.